last chance era kuno kwa mulundi ogusemba webigana sivigira nze buli gwenfuna hati breaker nelavu bajintamiza banumya nga balina kye bannanga kale kiki kye munnanga naye lwaki bino lwaki mubi nkola ani gwe nakola ekibi lwaki temunsasira kati ngenda kwagalayo gwe mulundi ogusemba webigana sirida.
Hello, from wherever you're watching us from, my name is Nathan Yagu. We left home to change home. Of course, while attending the streetwise outreach here in Soroti City, organized by the Miss Tourism of TESO 2024 Acham, we actually had a number of street kids around Soroti City come together for a party at a Kera museum. But what inspired me was this young guy. He has talent, he has passion to learn, he's a friendly guy. I wanted to, for members outside there to actually get to know about this young man. Man, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
What's your name?
My name is Orphaned John.
Orphaned John. How old are you?
I'm 13 years.
You're 13 years?
Yes.
How long have you stayed in the streets of Soroti?
It is for 2 years.
You've stayed for 2 years?
Yes.
What made you come to the street?
My father and my mother, they died.
Your parents died?
Yeah.
Wow. When was that?
It is, I think, some 4 years back.
Some 4 years back. So you were forced to come to the street after your parents passing away.
Yes.
So before you came to the street, which class were you in?
I was in primary 4.
Primary 4.
Yes.
Which is school?
The school was in Iganga.
Iganga. Yes. You came from Iganga to Soroti.
Yes.
Who brought you here? How did you reach Soroti?
There was my aunt who brought me this side.
Your aunt brought you this side?
Yes.
You came to stay with your aunt?
Yes.
Then what happened? Why did you leave home? Why did you leave your aunt?
My aunt was not doing me well.
What do you mean? Was she beating you?
Yes.
Then you left?
Yeah.
Where were you staying together with your auntie within Soroti here? Which side of the city were you staying with your aunt?
I was not in the city. We were there down in the village.
In the village?
Yes.
What's the name of the village?
It is called Obule.
Obule?
Yes.
That's where you were staying with your auntie before you came to the streets?
Yes.
So how is the life in the street like? How have you found it?
I found it somehow difficult.
So what do you do to get small money for buying food? What work do you do around the street?
It is just picking bottles. Yeah. You pick your bottles, then you can sell them.
So when you sell the bottles, how much do you get?
I always get 3K, 4K, like that.
So that's the money that you use for buying food, eh?
Yes.
So if someone comes to pick you to take you back home, will you accept to leave the street?
No.
You don't go back home?
Yeah, I just want someone to pick me and take me to school than taking me back to my aunt. You
don't want to go to your aunt, you want to go to school?
Yeah.
So when you finish school, if you're given a chance to go back to school, what do you want to be?
For me, I want to be a musician, and even someone who cares others, like being a doctor.
You want to be a doctor, as well as
I can even be a doctor and performing music also.
Being in the street is actually so challenging. Can you tell us some of the challenges that you face?
Challenges I face there in the street, yeah?
Yes.
I face challenges like those of my friends. Someone can come and just slaps you, finds you, even if he was seeing you picking bottles, he just catches you and removes bottles from you, or checks your pocket and he sees whether there is money and takes it, and you can't even stop him. Yeah, those are some of the challenges I face.
I have seen some of your friends here are carrying bottles, and inside those bottles, I think they are sniffing some drugs. Do you also sniff?
No.
You don't sniff?
Yeah. For me, just to look at them sniffing those things, but for me, I don't like them. My money, which I get, is just for eating.
Yes.
But for me, I can't waste my time with those things. Yeah.
Your name again?
Orphaned John.
John.
Yes.
You said you're how old?
Yes.
How old are you again?
13 years.
13 years. Okay. So for the members of the public who are watching right now, this young guy is called John, 13 years old, and he speaks good English and still has hopes. He wants to go back to school. from his story, he left home after he lost his parents. When his aunt came for him, because he's explaining there wasn't that good kind of stay together with his aunt, so he forced himself into the streets of Soroti. So if you believe you can give this guy new beginning again, please reach out to us. His story is so emotional, and he's here calling out for assistance. He wants to leave the street, and together we can. We have actually done this before, and I believe we can do this again. 13-year-old boy calling out for assistance. Let's do this together. Let's take him back to school. My name is Orphaned Yagu. We left home to change home.
Kale chichiche munanga naye lwachi bino lwachi mubinkola ani gwena kole chibi lwachi temusasira kati ngenda kwagala yogo mununyo gusemba webigana sirida kwagala gwe gusemba baby ndo sirida kwagala webigana sirida kwagala ela